Oh, I was muted. Hello. How is I immediately on when I talk? Amazing. How's it going? It be that time again. Living nice. I'm surprised. I mean, I said this about the last case, but I'm surprised that we're still going. Where it's like, it's obvious what happened, but we're still going. The fanfic thing you sent, I saw glimpses of it. It was like Herlock shenanigans from the perspective of his maid or something. I need to look back more properly. But yeah. Yeah, no, I've just been kind of on autopilot the whole week because I'm just feels like I'm either caught up with stuff when I do have the energy, or I just don't have the energy. And to even make conversation half the time. But I'm channeling a little bit of that right now. Ace. Oh my god, Light Mom, that's great. Game? Oh, okay, WASD. I was like, I tried using the arrow keys to go up and down and it wouldn't let me. Double the trial lengths, double the gay. Yeah. So I think we were still on the cat topic, if I remember right. And that maybe Biff helped. That's all I remember. People got caught up in stuff today, so for now, and potentially the whole thing is just me. But hey, that hasn't stopped me yet. So, you know. Okay, I am going in blind, but that is the most I remember what I said just now. Ha! You rather carelessly left it atop the little makeshift bureau in the passageway out there. But as responsible passengers, we took it into our care with a mind to return it to you later. I left it there on purpose. That is where I put it always. Yes, Radio Star. It's attorney time. I managed to squeeze in at least one of these streams a week between all the stuff I'm stuck doing, but yeah. I left it there on purpose. That is where I put it always. Point is, looking at what you usually record. Oh, the logs. Right. We're implicating Beef in helping. Because the ship's logbook that's in the hallway is like blank from like 2 a.m. forward. And it's clear that under normal circumstances, you write the phrase nothing to report every 30 minutes. But from 2 o'clock last night until first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. Nothing recorded in the log? That is... because nothing happened. But if nothing happened, you'd normally write nothing to report, wouldn't you? Indeed so. Which tells us that shortly after 2 a.m., something happened here aboard the SS Borea. that something indeed happened. What? Something sufficiently significant to make you forget to fill in the ship's log, in fact. Are you suggesting that the ship really did make an emergency stop in the middle of the night? Stop talking rubbish! Who's the girl? She was like brief. Her name's Sasato. She was briefly in the first case. She's like Ryunosuke's and Kazuma's, one of their professors' daughter. That just happens to be accompanying them on the trip to England. If I'm perfectly honest, I find that a little hard to believe myself. Oh? Why is that? Yes, Ryunosuke keeps getting flipped like a pancake. Ryunosuke is the name of an NPC from Genshin Impact, okay. Still haven't bothered to try and get in the game. I mean the blonde one that is yet to say a word. Oh, she's the one staying in the room next door, Nikolina Pavlova. And, you know, a runaway from a Russian ballet slave ring, basically, yeah. Apparently, she used to be on this ship, doing stuff, and then got yoinked by that ballet ring. Her car killed Ryunosuke's boyfriend. Yes! Yes! No, it's probably Cat. It's probably her cat. Like the cat went up in the vent that connects the rooms, and in the dimly lit room, in the dimly lit Kazuma's room, he must have tripped on the cat. That's what we got so far. I think we're just trying to hammer it home. And also trying to hammer home that she had help from big burly sailor dude just now. Not this guy. Well, because if something as major as an emergency stop really had happened, surely all of us would have noticed. That's very true. Yep, and then died, Lun Mom. And then died. That seems like the most likely explanation so far. Thanks to the emergency stop we experienced earlier, we all know what it feels like now. The ship lurched so violently, and the alarm bell was so loud. I can't imagine that anybody would sleep through that, even if it had happened in the dead of night. Well, no, that's a good point. What of the throbbing? Sorry, what do you mean? Your head, man. The throbbing of your head since this morning. We've all suffered with it. Oh, yes, I've had a headache, you're right. I still don't know how to differentiate Hosonaga and Herlock. I'm trying to make Herlock more over the top, but I don't know how successful I'm being in that regard. It's getting a bit darker. Please, Zeus, please. Hold on. Am I good? I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. Not really see anything like storm-wise, just regular clouds. We're okay. I think we're okay. I'll just have to keep my maybe keep my phone on like not on vibrate, like so I can at least hear it through my headphones and the game. Just in case, because I got that storm email thing. Whew. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up today.
Nor have I. My head's been feeling heavy ever since dawn.
Yes, you've all been afflicted, haven't you? Just as I suspected. He's right! My head's been throbbing today too. Hello, Nappy. How's it going? And since eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt sorta hazy. I can't really remember anything that happened after I climbed back inside the wardrobe. And the first thing I noticed this morning was this throbbing pain in my head. I'd already been dragged out of the wardrobe. God damn it, Reno's been out of Japan for a month. Yeah, this guy committing crimes, right? Also, welcome. I'm not sure how to say your name. I don't want to butcher it either, but welcome. And had those handcuffs put on me by that point. I didn't wake up at all when that was happening to me. Did they all just, like, concussed in their sleep? That doesn't seem good. Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, you boarded this vessel as a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, well, yes. Sorry. The stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually include meals. What did you survive on? Kazuma looked after me. He was always happy to share his meals. You enjoyed some of the whole roast chicken dish that was served yesterday evening, I take it? Yes! In fact, I had all of that. Kazuma isn't really fond of chicken. Oh, really? So the victim didn't eat any of the chicken at all? That's right. Oh no, don't tell me there's fucking food poisoning involved too. That's right. He didn't touch it. Is that relevant? My dear fellow, does that not strike you?
Oh! Mr. Sholmes, do you mean to say that there was something wrong with the chicken? I do.
No! Really? Is that what it is? The meal prepared for the passengers last night had been tampered with. Tampered with by the addition of a soporific. Please tell me that's how you say that. I have to know. Let's see if this is even gonna pronounce it right.
Soporific.
Yes! Tampered with by the addition of a soporific. Tampered by with the addition of a soporific. Designed to induce a very deep slumber in those who consumed it. Unseasoned chicken is garbage. True. A sleeping drug? Do you mean whoever did this laced every meal with the sleeping drug? So no one would even notice the ship's emergency stop?
Mr. Naruhodo, of course that's not what Mr. Sholmes means. What a far-fetched idea, right? Right, Mr. Sholmes?
Precisely. Lacing every meal of every passenger on board with a soporific drug would certainly be impossible. Why would it be impossible? What if they just had a shit ton of that drug? Unless that is every single member of the crew was a conspirator.
What? Mr. Sholmes?
Well, Seaman. I'm sorry to say that any more deception in this matter will get you nowhere. If you refuse to talk, then there would have to be an inquiry made through the shipping company, of course. And were that to happen, every member of the crew, and the captain himself, would be hauled over the coals. For aiding and abetting a renegade. Damn. Damn! I almost agree with Sholmes. With the conspiracy part, at least, not the drugging everyone's food is infeasible part.
Please, no more. I will tell everything.
What?
I cannot make problems like this for everyone anymore.
These crewmen are your former comrades, I believe. Comrades! God damn it! This game.
Yes. So when I decided to run away, I asked them to help me.
We all agreed to help. Everyone together. She threw away everything. Her fame in the ballet. Mother Russia. He wanted to help our angel.
I don't believe it.
You're right. We put sleeping drug in chicken last night.
Yes, I remember now. I did notice chewing on a lump of something strange and bitter at one point.
Duh. We could not make all drug. How do you say... dissolve? That be some seasoning. At midnight, in waters near Shanghai, we brought our angel on board. She was helped by comrade on shore with small fishing boat. While all the passengers of SS Boya slept soundly. Thanks to the almost magical effects of the slumber-inducing potion their evening meals had contained. So, if that's what happened, the only people awake on the ship last night were the crew, people who dislike chicken, and the newly boarded passenger, Miss Pavlova. And that means it would have been possible for you. You could have used the emergency stop trick to lock Kazuma's cabin's door.
But how does that make any sense? Surely every cabin door would have ended up locked in that case, and there would have been complete chaos.
Oh, I wouldn't say so.
What?
Oh, of course. Just like us. The other passengers would have eaten their evening meal of chicken in their cabins. After which they would have been overwhelmed by tiredness because of the sleeping drug.
Quite.
And accordingly, all passengers were already in their cabins for the night.
Oh yes!
The overwhelming majority of passengers would habitually sleep with their cabin doors bolted anyway. And so not one of them would have found it remarkable to find the door locked in the morning. In summary,
in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door on the ship. The culprit brought the entire vessel to an emergency stop in the hours of the morning.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat the chicken if it had just a giant lump of something. What'd they do? Shove the entire tablet in there? No idea.
You have talked long time and said many things. What is point? The point is what I said earlier. There was somebody else present on the scene when the victim lost his life last night. Someone who left a message in Russian on the floor in an attempt to incriminate another. Someone who tried desperately to hide the broken fragments of glass that would reveal the culprit's identity. And someone who abused the ship's emergency stop procedure in order to lock a door. All told, a busy night indeed. But I don't know about any of this. I am just a little girl. You like to speak with your long English words and explain your clever ideas. But I am sailor. Sailors don't listen to long, boring stories. We don't believe. Don't they? Listen to long, boring stories. Anyway. Sailors like me, we only trust what we see with our eyes. Huh. A laudable trait. What? I am quite of the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? Do you hear it? The accusatory cry of guilt in the wind? What accusatory cry of guilt? Sorry, you've lost me. Proof of involvement, man. But you can't hear such a call with your ears. No, you must hear it with your eyes. For observation is the basis of all deduction. What are you talking about? I believe the time has come. For one final logic and reasoning spectacular. To expose the truth. So, Mr. Naruhodo, your assistance, if you please. With what exactly, Mr. Sholmes? With observation, my dear fellow. Just as I said, of these two prevaricators. Vericator. Oh, good. Of these two prevaricators. Let's go with that. Observation? If you remember, Mr. Naruhodo, you know that somebody tried to fabricate evidence, don't we? By tampering with the scene of Mr. Asagi's death. What we're looking for is some trace of evidence that one of these two was there when it happened. Precisely. You're delightfully quick to grasp my meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there last night? That shows someone else was there last night when Kazuma died. What could it be? Okay, vent. Hole. Yes. Beef. Beef have anything? Her left ear, totally. No. How about beef? Chunky arms. Yes. Sailor's hat.
Yeah, the only crime is the oh. Oh shit.
Oh, look at this! Some kind of stain. An unusual place. Yes, you're right. It looks like ink if I'm not mistaken.
Ink. And look at the color too.
It's clear where this came from.
Yes. Let's do it.
Yes!
Seaman Stroganoff. You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there. Yes, I don't know where the dirt comes from. So nothing in particular comes to mind about the stain? What are you trying to say? It would appear that the significance of this stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Allow us to make it plain. It's a very large purple stain on the back of Seaman Stroganoff's uniform.
And I think what made it is clear.
Indeed it is. So, Mr. Naruto, present the evidence that proves it. My pleasure. All right then. The evidence that proves with that stain on the back of Steamin' Strella. Steamin'. All right then. The evidence that proves what that stain on the back of Seaman Stroganoff's uniform really is. It's that. Is there anything else that goes with it? Does it shape like it? Here we go. Here we go. Now. Yes! Yes! It's this photograph and the ink it shows. That's what caused the stain on your uniform. Ink! A rather unusual color of ink. Purple. The penny drops. At last. Now you see the significance. The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink of exactly... Oh, wrong voice. And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink of exactly the same color. If the ink had been dry, it couldn't have possibly stained your uniform that day. Which means... you must have been present in the cabin in the moments immediately after the ink was spilled. Alright, yes, it was me. I did it. Everything. Oh wait, that was easy. I arranged everything in dead student's cabin to make it look like Wardrobe Man did it. Oh, thanks for the follow. I still don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna try. Please don't cringe. Nixima. Thank you. We're almost there, yes. Don't say that. What? We said it. Oh yeah, you're true. You're right. Are we there? Don't spoil it if you know, but you know. Yeah, fucking the first case. Oh my god, it was great, but I couldn't tell when it was gonna end. It felt like we thought it was gonna end so many times. Like Nick Sama? Like that? Another loophole. We thought we had victory, but every time it was an illusion. Yes. Oh my god, that fucking case.
Then I pressed button to make Burya do emergency stop. And both cabin doors shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel. Beef, please. Don't worry, Angel. Let me do talking. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty, patrolling passageway. And our angel came to me. Was white like sheet. Beef, please. You must help me.
I got the pronunciation. Nice.
I went with her. The door to cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. What? What happened here? Please, don't tell anyone. My little one. My little furry friend. Everything that happened in cabin is like Angel told you. The kitten escaped to the ventilator into Mr. Asuki's cabin. And he tripped over it and broke his neck.
Then he tripped over it and broke his neck when he... Words. Then he tripped over it and broke his neck when he fell to the floor?
Yes, that is right.
So after the incident when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova then visited the cabin next to us? Only to find its occupant lying lifeless on the floor.
She said she was worried when she heard the sound of something falling on floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel?
Asuki means grave. Ah, of course. God damn it.
The door was not locked, so she opened to look, and you already know what happened after.
There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind.
What?
When you went to Mr. Asuki's cabin, Miss Pavlova, was he already dead?
Why? I already told you! When Nina opened door and students' cabin... God damn it. When Nina opened door of student's cabin and looked inside...
I was asking Miss Pavlova.
Well, Miss Pavlova...
Oh.
Yes, that is right. I saw him. It was dark, and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared.
I understand, and I believe you. So, that finally it now? We discovered the real truth about Kazuma's death at last?
Ah, something very nearly slipped my mind.
Oh? Mr. Sholmes? This photograph. Yes, I took this myself, you know. The cause of death was a broken neck. Therefore, the victim died instantly. And the unfortunate incident that precipitated these events? The kitten, on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there was one particular area in this photograph that seems to me somewhat unnatural. What the fuck do they mean? Do they mean the fact that he wrote that he obviously didn't write those words? Or is it something else? The clenched fist? What do you mean unnatural? What are your thoughts on the matter? What are your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, well, Kazuma tripped and fell, and by some terrible stroke of bad luck broke his neck. Which part of this photographic print seems unnatural? Do they mean this? Like, do they mean the obvious thing? Or do they mean this? God damn it. I'm gonna go with this first, just in case. Yes! Yes! It must be here, surely. Allow me to offer you a piece of advice regarding the pursuit of detection, my dear fellow. When noting a crucial point, it can be helpful to keep your eyes open. Yeah. They were open, god damn it. It can be equally helpful to use them. Okay, thanks, dude. Man, we get 5 strikes for this entire case. That's crazy. Yeah. No, not the writing, something else. Imagine, if you will, losing your footing yourself. Would you land as the victim has? What of your hands? You look like the sort of fellow who stumbles with some sort of regularity. This should be an easy task. Why do I... It was the fist. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yes!
I mean, I believe it, but it's his Ace Attorney, so I have to always guess the stupid thing, too. That's awesome, though. Alright, what the fuck? It's not over yet, is it? God damn it! This is proof. We thought we were there. Okay. Okay. God damn it, here we go. Alright. If he really fell due to an unfortunate accident, and his fist just doesn't seem quite right. The exact same thought occurred to me. In a fall, one's instinct is to open the palms flat. And here we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say. As though he were gripping something.
Oh no. What do you mean? Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago. You did? And what, pray, do you imagine I found there, my dear fellow? Mr. Sholmes, show us, please! Why, of course, my dear madam. Why would I keep you in suspense? Would I keep you in suspense? This is what I found. What? That's the missing earring. I noticed that she had two different earrings on. Like two different types of earrings on each side. So that wasn't just an innocuous detail after all. Okay. Oop. Anyway, this is what I found. Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle? Yep, the ride never ends! Yes, you're right. Crescent moon. It's very pretty. Crescent moon. It's very pretty, but what does it tell us? It tells us nothing! I'm not so sure. That crescent moon looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. Observation, Mr. Naruto. That is the key. What? The truth is now tantalizingly close. Oh. How did that crescent moon come to be in Kazuma's clenched fist? This is the final clue. The last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? And observe. Find the answer with your own eyes. I wonder what it is. She has such petite ears among that beautiful hair. What? Alright, dude. Sasato's clearly got thoughts. But yeah. Sorry. Like little pink shells. Oh, what's that? There's something attached to her ear. Oh, I wonder what it was. Ah, I expect that's what's called an earring. It's a little piece of jewelry. Earring, is it? Really is tiny. Perhaps part of it's missing. Maybe it broke off. Oh, okay, it's separated in two. It didn't like... The point of failure wasn't her ear. It was in the middle of the earring. That's good design. Maybe it broke off. So now all that's left is a little clasp part that attaches to the ear. If that's the case, it doesn't appear to have noticed that it's broken. Yes. Yes. Oh, what's that? Something dangling down from her ear. Yes, that's it. Wait. Look! It's a crescent moon! Oh my god. There can be no doubt now, surely. And bam! Yes!
Yeah, I wonder if she takes him off, man. You're right.
Miss Pavlova, on your ear there. I see you have a crescent moon as well. Ah! I might need a minute. What? And on your other ear, there seems to be a crescent moon missing. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose. Hydrate and stretch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just that. Wee. Ace. Bad time. What if it's called Ace Attorney because all the protagonists were Ace? That would be something. Yeah, but I just made the mistake of, like, not breathing. But yeah, that's what happened there. Imagine not breathing. But yeah. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose. Now, the missing crescent moon was found at the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there's only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. Yes, I know I'm not a worm. Edgeworth was a protagonist of a game. 2 games, in fact. A bad game? Man. Yeah, the second one was pretty good. I liked them. But it's been a while. One day I will get back to those games. Just you wait. Sebastian, my son. Yes. Exactly. Miss Pavlova. Mr. Asaki must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just moments before he fell to the floor. In other words, last night in Mr. Asaki's cabin, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asaki do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moments? Oh no. Angel,
There's something she's not telling anyone. Not even Beef. No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night... What did you do to Kazuma? Yeah. Damn.
When I think about everything...
This is her, right?
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after all this horrible long day... Darka, wait! I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darka would not come back.
Oh? Who?
Oh, what are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector?
Wait. What? Damn it. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, God. How do I fucking... I was like, hold on. What are you doing? God, how do I Kazuma? God, it's just so sudden. No, my boy. Okay, let's try this again. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
The young man from your country. He was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friends in my arms again, and I was going to leave the man's cabin...
It was the bell, wasn't it? Just a moment. Sorry, but...
oh, yes?
I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before.
Ah,
Of course. You're Nikolina Pavlovna. Is that the Dawn voice? I don't even know anymore. Of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina.
huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know the Russian ballerina?
Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. Beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I've read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth. And hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice.
I see. So you've run away.
Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could trust him?
No! He was gonna ask for Ryunosuke's help, not the fucking cord! Ryunosuke's opinion.
Everything happened all at once. It was only a second, but felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Target jumped out of my arms and onto the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me, I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me.
That's still more. And that's when you went to fetch help? From Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty out in the passageway. But if the entire crew was in on it, why did she care if the captain knew? I heard Nina cry out and thud on floor, so I ran over. She was standing at cabin door, shaking like leaf. Captain was the one guy who didn't. Whatever. She looked at me and said,
Help me, Beef. If they find out, I will be... Please, I have nowhere to go.
They decided to help. That's why you arranged things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did it. That no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door? Yes. I went to the cabin and looked around. Make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found Stowley. In wardrobe. Still sleeping. Right. That's when he found me.
So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway.
I closed wardrobe doors and put back strange paper aside. Luckily for me, that's the only reason Sasado-san started to believe me. Said I was innocent. I dragged young man's body to good place and used ink that was spilling to write on floor. I wrote wardrobe so that the person who found them would look inside the wardrobe and find stowaway. And tell me, what are the glass bell?
It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
I see.
But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half.
Then Angel went back to her cabin, and I finished job. By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway? Yes. Accordingly, SS Boria did indeed come to an emergency halt at a little after 2 a.m. Thus enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery. There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova.
What?
Well, it said that you told Cosmo about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland. And it's because you were worried he was gonna tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right?
Yes.
But even if he had pulled the belt cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew?
Why would that have been a problem? See? I am not
Crazy? Like, what?
It was what he said first. Made me scared.
Nope, there's no good reason for this. There's no fucking good reason for this. I'm convinced. No more evidence needed. What he said first? What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
He said that the inspector was his friend. That would be me. He was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard. I thought that if the police knew about me, they would arrest me. But before he could pull the belt cord,
Oh no. Oh no. I know that face. I know that fucking face. That's the face of disappointment.
May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Asagi really gonna pull the bell cord? I don't know. What? What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain, but he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done it.
No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
It don't matter if it was somebody, if there was gonna be somebody in the closet. This is just still fucking stupid. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, day's work is not yet done, it seems. There is one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at that moment? Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location within his cabin. That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. The cabin's been my home for this entire voyage.
So this is how the cabin looked last night. Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama?
Yes, exactly how it was. No, I mean, I get it. I'm not. Whatever. Now you're ready then, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. So one more thing I've learned today is that a simple gaze can reveal all manner of truths. Not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, can't afford to be out by even a little bit, following the gaze to where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, exactly was Kazuma looking at? Oh, I wonder what. A wardrobe. My wardrobe. I was in there at the time, of course, sleeping soundly. Too soundly. If only I hadn't eaten that chicken that was laced with the sleeping drug. Only it woken me up. Maybe this tragedy would have never happened.
Take that!
Take that! Considering everything that happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was gonna ring the bell cord. Yes, however, yeah, it would have been more thematically fitting if Hosonaga died. And also, you know, Kazuma is the best character ever. No. But yeah, he plays the mentor slash partner role. And it just felt so bad for all of the subtext in the first case, whether intended or not, to just have this happen. You know?
What is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? A man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Oh. Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Aski's exact words last night?
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
Another opinion.
Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asaki intended to consult his close friend on the matter. See if between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt. Yes, yes. Think some, I get it. I get it. You know, that whole thing. Sure. I guess you're just right. I don't have enough sympathy. But yeah. Anyway. I still think thematically it would have been better if it's Hosonaga. I'm not really... I'm more thinking about themes and stuff than the... Yeah. Yeah, you get... Anyway. I'm not gonna get hung up over that.
Oh no. Sadly, you can't know the truth for certain now. Too late for that. But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Asagi was looking at.
Oh yeah, it totally makes sense for her to do that. I get it. I think in a roundabout way we're on the same page. Anyway.
Things may have ended very differently if you had.
Miss Pavlova. I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, truth is, man lost his life because of what you did. That'll never change. No, you weren't annoying. I was just kind of getting into the debate also. The anime lawyer debate. I hope you'll never forget that. Whoa, jeez! Yeah, Rinosuke has no sympathy. Now I see what you're saying. Even the characters don't. I see what you're saying, Lord Bob. Yeah. I hope you'll never forget that.
I'm sorry. Really. I'm so sorry. What have I done?
She is a child! Yeah, like 15 or something. And so, at long last, mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Borea is finally laid to rest. Oh, autoplay's on. Shit! What will happen to Miss Pavlova now, then? Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort that all out. Mr. Sholmes can do that? So she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she'd be able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile for life. What? I see. I mean, fair enough. I'm sorry. Even strong enough. I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you. And how you lost a good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death feels like such a waste, but... well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? I have more sympathy for Beef somehow. And there's no reasoning behind that. Duh. Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. Due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm gonna have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan. What? What? Dude. What? Get the fuck out of here, Hosonaga, with your shit. Yes. I did stow away after all. Couldn't really expect any different. So, get back to your cabin now. Looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over before it's even begun then. I think that only days ago, Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we'd tear up the streets of London. It seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Oh! Oh, fuck. Sato-san? She's got the sword. She's got the sword. They didn't try hard enough to make her seem like a character you can sympathize with. Yeah, that's fair. Nicolina? Yeah.
Naruto-san, I didn't know you'd returned.
Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Dr. Hosonaga just told me I should pack. You know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that.
I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over. Just like that.
Sato-san. Shit, my brain. Sato-san.
He had such grand ideas for his visit to Great Britain. Many dreams. Now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That it was just an accident. It's a silly series of mishaps. too much, Naruto-san. It's just too much.
Yes, I know. Ballet does shit to people. Guess so. And with the way they were treating her.
I wish there was...
Is this her?
I wish there was something I could say.
Oh, Tim. I wish there was something I could say.
Spectre.
My duty was to see Asuke-san safely to Great Britain. But I failed. Caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down. I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder. Nobody blames you, Inspector. And I'm free again now with the... Surprise, Mr. Naruto?
What's the meaning of this, Holmes? Sholmes, fucking... Yeah.
Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. I can't tell if that's innocuous or subtextual racism, but you know. But sorry? So I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, shall we say? You are a stowaway after all. Yeah, or he's being... Oh god. He thinks this is funny?
Mr. Sholmes. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Not at all. Not at all. And though it's a little late, I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you'll be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. I am afraid that won't be possible. I don't know what to do for him anymore. We shall be disembarking at the next port, Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan to make a full report about everything that's happened. But wait a minute! It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway. Terms of this study were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be? In the light of Mr. Asuke's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no. I don't care for me, but... Or Sasato-san. My dear fellows, the majority of the problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. All you require is one lawyer. And then the study tour can continue shortly.
But there's no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes.
We know of no other lawyer. Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but
anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time.
Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer. Yes.
Sasato?
Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? Oh, I never thought of this! How could I have never thought of this?
But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruto.
I beg to fucking differ.
I don't give a fuck about myself, but Sasato deserves better. True.
Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it would work. My man's proved himself innocent twice. But as I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England's shores.
Isn't that right, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I can, to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain. Mr. Naruto, that's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days? Dude! There's only one way to find out.
I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector.
Every single day. You let me try.
And if, by the time we reach Great Britain,
I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer,
I'll take whatever punishment's deemed appropriate.
But why put yourself in such a difficult position?
For Kazuma. He said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain. That he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. Anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Miss Sasato?
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Oh, thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say? Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No, it's madness. Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Fascinating? Tyrian rules are the dull routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest. Give us fascination. Speak for yourself, man. I don't know what to do for these two anymore. I just feel so done after this case. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character.
Hello to Raja. How's it going?
It's going good. You just caught us at the end of this Ace Attorney case.
I think. I hope.
And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today, with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. By contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice.
Inspector!
After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I?
Yep.
I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here.
Yes, Swan Lady, oh my god.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. I need to discuss what to do next, and how best to make my report.
My man's bowed out.
Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo? I'm gonna try.
Do you consider teaching me what I need to know?
Everything about being a lawyer? I'd be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant after all. Thank you. And Mr. Naruhodo.
Here it comes!
I'd like you to take charge of this. What? Me? Are you sure? I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword. It's been in the Yasuki clan for generations. Very well. I accept. I'll treasure it always.
So then, Mrs. Sato.
Maybe we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yep, voice is dying.
And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. We shall fill every spare moment with study.
Yes! That's exactly what I need!
But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you too. Goodness, what is it? Please throw me to the ground. 3 times.
What? I know what she means! But also, what the fuck? Excuse me?
I should never have doubted you. You're Kazuma-sama's closest friend.
No, I can't. I can't. I can't. Why?
You're Kazuma-sama's closest
I fucking can't.
You're Kazuma-sama's closest friend.
This game is nothing but subtext that's really text, like goddamn.
You're really...
I can't get back in the series mode.
You're Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you would have never done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed the suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior. No! No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away. And the cabin door— No! I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should have never thrown you. And not just once, but 5 times. That number keeps creeping up, doesn't it? Please, you must. This, I don't know if it's it has to be the dub, right? Right? It can't be the original. It has to be in the dub. I fucking can't. Alright, with no subtext whatsoever. Just take a hold of me and throw me to it. I can't. I fucking can't. I fucking can't. Just take a hold of me and throw me to it. Don't even think about it. No! No. I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my entire life. Very wise, Mr. Naruto. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training. Yeah, it can't be this weird in the original. It has to be the fucking dub. Just like them saying, just like Kazuma and Rinosuke saying partner 50 million fucking times in a totally not hinting at something way. Oh my god! This game! This is amazing and terrible at the same time. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. He knows. He fucking knows. Sholmes is a master of this shit. He's speaking from experience. That's all I can assume at this point. Handcuffs, throwing, everything. Jeez. I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess I was most impressed. But did he see that? This dude's a sneaky boy. He's everywhere. I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling. Oh, well, in a way. It's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujutsu technique. Everybody wants Ryunosuke. That's all I fucking know with this dub. Literally everybody. Apparently it's called the Susato Takedown. Leaves your head swimming. Believe me. How beguiling. I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am a somewhat accomplished boxer. Yeah, we've seen. And the fucking, the what's-his-face movies ensue. There he goes, dancing around again. Wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw? Yes, I'd be honored. Then let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Oh, of course. Are you ready, Mr. Naruto? Sorry? Not again! As you can see, you throw from the abdomen. yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you term the Sasato takedown, is it? Actually, no. That was the Sasato squash. In my groggy state of consciousness, scene from an evening recently split. A scene from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickered into my mind. Karuma? That's right. It's a prize sword that's been passed down through the generations of the Asuki clan. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely. The Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels the wielder to slice evil in two? Not that you'd need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. And I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That important thing you had to do. I still don't know what that was. But I'm gonna see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. And, oh my god. We actually made Crash Course candidate. God damn it. That, you know, I was left in this weird state of mind after the case was over, and it's like, not quite feeling the sympathy they want me to feel with the case. And then Sasato comes out of fucking nowhere. Murder in Big Ben, maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fucking Jack the Ripper type thing in this game. It just seems too obvious, but we'll see. Or just another, Holmes case. Don't spoil it for me. Well, what do you think? Do we watch the cutscene? Or is it maybe about time for me to find someone to host? Because I might need a little bit of a break. I can feel stuff like healing up, but still don't want to push it. Shit! No, I need to mute that tab. I'm trying to look for someone to thing, Yeah. Haven't played any of this. Let's see. Who is streaming? Cutscene? Okay. We'll do the cutscene. I just want to find someone to... Oh shit, I'm thinking. Let's see, is she streaming? No. Is anybody streaming?
Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Stretch? Okay, stretch, then cutscene. Let's do that. Stretch, then cutscene, then raid. I'm thinking about raiding someone who's also playing the game. That seems reasonable, right? Ooh, what are these notifications in my thing? Unrelated thing. Okay. Hydrate also? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Woo! Okay. All right, let me... I muted OBS for a second, like my desktop audio, just so I can like shop around real quick. Who this?
The establishment. The idea being that if a thief were to break into the shop, he would be caught red-handed. The prosecution has obtained the photographs taken by the device.
But then I have to... Okay. Okay, stay for the cutscene. Understandable. Shit. I didn't mute, did I? I didn't mute the desktop audio. Perfect. What if I hosted someone that was further along in the game? That probably wouldn't make any sense. Let's just do the cutscene for now.
Glancing over my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident,
I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude.
the beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
Oh snap. There they are.
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
Railway station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
Why does she sound British?
Look at all the steam locomotives. This country is incredible.
I guess that's a very American-centric thing for me to say. Like, but yeah, anyway.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard.
They both sound British, don't they?
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure. I suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
Thought so. Well then, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Ryunosuke sounds more American, a little bit. You know, I guess it doesn't hurt because
Centre of the
they
world,
shouldn't even be speaking
mighty
English anyway.
capital, London.
So I guess we're overthinking it. Like, I mean, they kind of have to speak English, and I guess the accent doesn't have to be, like, American focus, so I guess it's fine. But it just caught me off guard. That definitely challenges my assumptions. Is that in Big Ben? That'd be so... It is, isn't it? Oh my god. What? Big Ben Courthouse. Getting very mechanical now. Holy shit. Damn. Well, this is just an office. The issue is that they're specifically foreigners in Britain. I mean, I'm not gonna get too hung up over it. I think it's a cool change. It's not something you'd expect every day. Yeah, why the fuck are we in Big Ben? Guess we'll find out next stream. Let me actually find someone to host now. Okay. But I guess I could stream someone on the first case of the game if y'all promise not to spoil stuff for them. No worries, Simport, if you gotta go, but yeah. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Yeah, let's raid this person, because they're still in the first case. Fizzy went live? Oh, that's tempting. I don't follow her, I just realized that. But would she even know? Fuck it, let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Fizzy! Catch y'all later. Hopefully I'll stream tomorrow if I get stuff. Whew.